Hello, everyone, and welcome to League Review. I'm your host, William, and with me today I have Brock,
Wow.
and that's it. We're super late today, pretty much because we got a little addicted to watching Salty Timo because it makes about as much sense as NA does this year. I had another 4-6 week. Brock, you tied with Brian for 5-5. I didn't get crumbs and Marxies. Sorry. But yeah, let's get right into these games. We gotta do them quickly because it's already super late. We're just gonna briefly say that FlyQuest, or not FlyQuest, not even the right team. C9 kind of basically destroyed Fox. I mean, it was close in kills, but it was a 7k gold lead. Licorice was just destroying solo. Solo did nothing really on the chase. Rush's Gragas was completely pointless, I thought. Did not do anything effectively. And obviously, Yasui on the Akali was pretty decent, but also we had a Vigar support, which is interesting. Counter into the Sonotaric. It kind of works, but it didn't do its job enough, so it just didn't work too much. And we don't have a match overview, so we can't show that.
I'd like to see that again, though, I will say. I'd like to
The
see
Vigar.
someone else try the Vigar,
Yeah,
yeah.
and like maybe do it success. Yeah, because you can see how it
Yeah.
works. It makes sense.
Yeah.
This game was 100 Thieves versus Team Liquid. There you go.
Oopsie.
Look at that. We're going quick. FlyQuest versus TSM. TSM looks terrible, man. They tried the Pike. Every NA team that has tried Pike has looked terrible. They just don't get it. They don't get it. We had
Yeah.
Turtle. I love this actually more than the Vigar of the Caitlyn Lux against Sonatar because you just poke them out of lane so hard. And, like, you just abuse them pretty much for it. And then they had everything you want. This was actually the first ever game Sonatark lost in NA, I believe. And they even had the Hecarim, which is like the super awesome jungler with it. And they had like Pyke and everything, and they just sucked. Vipers picking Pyke blind is just stupid. The reason why you pick Pyke is for a counter matchup. You don't pick it blind. Ugh, NA makes me mad. Riven just stomps on that completely. Next, we had Optic just destroying CLG. Good thing they're a crappy team that definitely wouldn't beat any team good. So yeah,
True.
this was a straight blowout. Literally 13-2. Doklo popping off on the Poppy after surviving early in the early phase against Ruin. Ruin's Vladimir did not look good at all. Crown was disgusting on the Silas. And even though Power Evil got that sweet solo kill at the beginning, like right here, it was a really awesome one. He just entered it away, then right there, lost another life there, and it was just over from there on out. I feel like I'm doing the wild card podcast. This is how fast I do that one. Shout out to that one if you want to watch
Right.
wild cards. Next was Clutch Gaming versus Golden Guardians. Going on with this week, making total sense. Clutch Gaming just destroyed them, just absolutely picked them apart. Cody Sun just destroyed Deathly's Ezreal was nothing for the Jinx late game. Demonte on the Silas was just way too good for Froggen. Froggen's Corki doesn't look very strong. Hooney on the Rumble, that's what we like to see from Hooney. Everything was good. Sejuani, who's an awesome pick, just sucked, which makes total sense, you know. Just NA. You can tell I'm a little tilted about NA as someone who's gone 4-6 and 4-6 in the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, this game happened. We don't even talk about that one.
Yeah.
No.
Oopsie doopsie.
CLG destroys Liquid, except for right here. This was a little oopsie. This is the oopsie that I love to talk about, just because this is CLG getting Baron, getting all this like starting with like a 3k gold power play, and immediately going into a 2k negative power play. They just overstayed after Victor got popped and taken. They're like, okay, we can fight 4v5. It's like what we saw in Salty Timo. Oh man, we spent way too much time watching. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
I want to watch that more. And I want to watch pro play. I'm sorry, it's just too exciting.
Especially NA Pro Play.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, and then but they came back strong. They gave up the Inferno, which I was like, okay, Inferno with the Silas and Sivir, that's good. But then Silas, like Jensen was pulling his best Smithy with all the Sejuani ult he stole and missed him about 30 feet away. Impact with the brilliant teleport on Caitlyn, right next to Caitlyn, so Caitlyn just put a trap down. So he's like, oh, I'm smart. I'll just zone you to this trap so she can't get that. Well, she just put another trap down because that's what Caitlyn does. God, I was pissed. If you could tell, I was really pissed. I'm pissed off at this team. I'm pissed off with IG and China. I'm pissed off with SKT. All these teams are just sucking right now. So bad. Especially with the finals coming to Detroit, I'm like I'm not super worried, but I'm kind of worried. There's a hint of worry now in my head where there was zero before. Next, we had 100 Thieves versus Clutch Gaming. This looks like a 100 Thieves game if I've ever seen. Look at how many objectives are on the.
Hey, somebody went positive for 100 Thieves. So that's a step up.
You see this gold graph, Brock?
It's not good.
Dragon, tower, rift, dragon, tower, 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 dragon, baron, inhib, tower, 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 inhib, dragon, tower, baron, tower, inhib, dragon, inhib, tower, baron, dragon, tower, inhib, nexus. Let's look at 100 Thieves now for objectives. Okay, anyway. That was it.
Hey, pretty good.
Zero objectives. I hate him. This team. How is this team so bad, Brock? How are they so bad? I believed in them. They got set. They gave up 7 inhibs this game, by the way, and 6 dragons.
Fun fact: you only get 3 of them.
And 11 towers. They go every single tower in the game, every single inhib, multiple times. 6 dragons is a lot. And 3 barons. It took 3 barons to end this game. They survived. You think okay, you want to know how long this game was? Take a guess, Brock, without looking.
Without looking? What?
So 6 dragons, 3 barons, 7 inhibs, and 11 towers. How long is the game?
It's like what? 30, 40 minutes, 45 minutes?
You'd think 45 minutes, right? Easily for that many
45.
dragons, that many barons. 36 minutes.
It's an oops.
Basically 37. I won't shortchange them too much. Basically 37. This team, everyone's getting fired by the end of the split. There's no hope with them. No hope with them. Next, we had TSM with Echo Fox. This game was actually really, really close for the most part. When Echo Fox took that Baron and that team fight, I was like, oh my god, TSM is going to lose again. They're going to start the season 1-3. And then they threw the game. Weird. And how that works.
Yeah, this game was very even for a long time.
Yeah, legitimately didn't go past 2K for the first 30 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
Not even when Echo Fox took the Baron. They just made it to 1.5K.
I also like how Bjergsen straight up took Jensen's pick.
Yeah, and now it's like his most played pick. I'm honestly surprised Echo Fox lost this game with the Aatrox. I thought Aatrox would absolutely destroy this matchup, but it didn't. Next, we had Golden Guardians versus C9. You brag about it, Brock. Brag about it.
I tried to tell everybody for so long. The first week, Golden Guardians #1.
You didn't say that.
That's exactly what it should be.
You didn't say that week 1.
And look what happens.
Week 2.
They're beaten. It doesn't matter. One of the weeks.
Mm-hmm. Brock picked Golden Guardians as the best team in the league, and absolutely right now. They just look good. They're 3-1. They looked really bad against Clutch this week, to be fair. But they beat C9, who I would say was the best team in the league. So, moving right on up. That's all. Nothing matters anymore in NA. Nothing matters. Optic just goes and beats FlyQuest, too. 4-0. The team that I put in 10th place to start the year. 4-0 on the year to start. And I'm still not sold. My interest is peaked.
Yeah, they also did it on Twisted Fate, so.
Yeah. Also not the Triforce Twisted Fate, so I'm still pissed about that. I still haven't seen that. My interest, Optic has beaten 100 Thieves. They don't count as a professional League of Legends team at this point. They beat CLG, and except for their game against Team Liquid, they've looked pretty terrible. Except, who else did they beat? They beat. It was. I got this. They beat Clutch Gaming. Yeah, they beat Golden Guardians. So Clutch Gaming is secondly the best team in the world. Off that, right? Yeah. And outside of that, they beat FlyQuest now. Yeah. So. Yeah. And FlyQuest has looked pretty bad this year. So they beat the 3 teams that didn't make playoffs last year, and FlyQuest who's really struggled this year. So I'm like, my interest is peaked though. 4-0 is a good start no matter what. Team Liquid can't beat CLG apparently, so
Yeah.
TSM can't beat FlyQuest, so it's definitely there. There's a reason why I only have them. Let's go straight into the bottom rankings. Yeah. I only have Optic number 5. We don't have the average today because Brian's not here because of power outage, and like I said, starting the podcast really, really late. But actually, I'm gonna do that average. I don't think I'd ever expect that ever. Our average as a team of 3 analysts, Golden Guardians 1.0. We are unanimous on Golden Guardians being the current best team in the league. That's amazing.
Yeah. 200 IQ plays by me.
You've moved Optic all the way up to number 2, so I'm not even going to question it anymore since you had Golden Guardians number 1 last week.
Yeah.
I still have
tell everybody.
I still have C9 number 2. I have Team Liquid number 3. You have C9 number 3. TSM number 4 for me and Brian. You have CLG number 4. That's a shocker. They did beat Team Liquid. I have Optic 5. Brian also has Optic 5. You have Team Liquid as the 5th team in the league right now. I can't even argue with that. I mean, I could, but I can't at the same time. But CLG number 6 for us. TSM number 6 for you. FlyQuest is number 7 for us. They're number 9 for you. Clutch Gaming is number 8 for us. There's number 7 for you. Me and Brian have like almost the exact. I think we actually have the exact same power rankings. We do. Nice. I'm realizing it now. Like they're the exact same. Echo Fox is number 9. You have a number 8. That's no big deal. And we're also unanimous on 100 Thieves being 10th.
Yeah.
I would argue
pick.
that 100 Thieves is the worst team in the 5 major regions now.
Yeah. It'd take a lot of convincing to convince me otherwise.
Jin Air.
Who almost beat SKT?
That's what I'm saying. They almost beat SKT. That put them ahead of 100 Thieves in my book. And
for sure.
There are legit wildcard region teams that I will take over 100 Thieves all day. Especially like Dashing Buffalo, formerly known as PBE Buffalo, if you didn't watch the wildcard podcast. We talked about that. And shout out again. Look at me. But no, 100 Thieves is just, I would put them as a middle tier wildcard team. That's how bad I think this team is. Like, they would barely make playoffs in a wildcard region. They're so bad. So bad. Because NA isn't good. And the fact that they're getting stomped in NA, like, they're making NA look like gods. That's not a good sign. Alright, let's pull this up. Let's hurry this up still, because it is so late. I gotta go to bed. I'm so sorry that we were so late. It's just Salty Team was way too addicting. That game was that was like a 50-minute back and forth game. Okay. First game, Brock. Team Liquid versus FlyQuest. I want your pick. I already have Brian's picks there. He picked Team Liquid. What's your pick?
I'm gonna go Liquid. I think Liquid should have a pretty okay.
I think that FlyQuest and Team Liquid, the reason why they're struggling right now, I also have Team Liquid by the way, is the fact that they're slower teams, you know? They play the old style. They're both going through I think Team Liquid's burnt out first off. That, and then I also think they're also trying the G2 EU style and the IG style of aggressive solo lanes like that in the new style of League of Legends that is being played and winning. But I think that because of that, they're going through a lot of growing pains on top of being burnt out, where FlyQuest is doing the same thing, and they're also going through growing pains. So I think that, again, it's kind of like last year in the playoffs where I said that FlyQuest is the worst version of Team Liquid. There you go. Next, we have Optic versus C9. I have C9, Brock. I think this is the test that Optic finally fails. If they do this, if they win this game, Brock, I will put them as the number 1 team in the league, past Golden Guardians. Which sounds insane to put someone from 10th to 1st in 3 weeks. But I'll do it.
I'm going to go Optic only because I like the fact that the teams that are on top right now are Golden Guardians, Optic, and then also CLG Clutch is also tied with the same record as Liquid DSM.
Yep.
So I'm liking where we're going. I hope it stays. 100%.
Brock,
could see C9 100%.
Brock, I'm going to the finals this year. I need.
And I hope to God the finals is including Optic, CLG, Clutch Gaming and Golden Guardians.
Because I'm going
If
to.
that's
There's a third place match in the first place. So I get first, second, third, and fourth. That's your four teams. I hate you.
I need that to be who goes to the finals.
No. Next game is CLG versus Echo Fox. I think CLG is the better team, but they kind of got blown out the Clutch Gaming. But then they beat Team Liquid. They're very counter logic. So
Very much.
very much. I'm gonna pick CLG. I don't like Echo Fox that much. Actually, Echo Fox has solo, don't they? I'm gonna change my pick. I'm gonna pick Echo Fox. Look at me. I'm going bold.
Um,
Just because of, I think Rush can handle Wiggly, and I think Solo's going to carry, because I haven't been too impressed with Ruin so far, sadly. I was really excited for him, too.
for this game, I think I'm going to go CLG this game just because I think they're riding high right now coming in. I think day two could possibly very well be different, but they're riding high coming into this game. I think they could edge.
Next, we have Clutch Gaming versus TSM. Brian picked Clutch Gaming.
TSM broke the curse though, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Which
They
is
broke
why
the
I'm picking TSM.
Yeah.
I don't know. Cody Sun's really good. I like him a lot. I've always liked him as an Immortal fan. But I think that TSM is just going to be... they got to get together sometime, right? Like, I'm going to sink on multiple ships here in NA.
I would like to know who's this game.
Who's
but
what?
seems who's jungling.
Oh, yeah, KD.
Because they're kind of going back and forth a little bit between the two.
I think that's their plan all year, though.
Yeah. I'm gonna go.
Did you say TSM? Because you might cut up.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, I want TSM.
Next, Golden Guardians versus 100 Thieves. Okay, next.
Okay, so what's the game after that?
I'm not even kidding. We're doing that today. That's how quick we're going. Team Liquid versus Optic.
Oopsie doopsie.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I have to pick Team Liquid. Like I said, if Optic wins these two games, they are first place for me in NA. They are we're sending Optic to Worlds.
Hey, what have I been saying about Big for seasons now? He's doing it.
Who do you got?
Every part of me feels like I know Liquid's gonna win, but I'm putting all my eggs into the Optic basket.
Nice, I love it. I love it, Brock. You're 200 IQ. This is your split. You're finally gonna win.
Yep.
The split is just you wrote the script this time. They let you do it. 100 Thieves versus Echo Fox. You'd think I would be like, oh my god, this is really tough with the 9th and 10th place team. Who would ever know what to pick? Yeah. Do you have Echo Fox or 100 Thieves? Because Brian's an idiot and has 100 Thieves.
Does he? Wow. Oopsie. Maybe he knows something we don't, but I'm going Echo Fox.
He's literally picking against Rush on Sunday against Echo Fox.
I said it before. I don't like to completely count teams out because I very rarely do it, but I can't
you did it with
pick 100
Janair.
Thieves. Yeah, well.
We both picked Janair one time in like week 1 or 2, and we're like, oh, that's never happening again.
Yeah, I just can't pick 100 Thieves no more, which sucks. This is one of my favorite teams.
Yep, and
but
I love the team as well. That's why I'm kind of angry about it. I sound like I hate the team, yet it's because I used to like them. Like I liked them with Cody Sun and Spring Split, and I was like, oh yeah, sweet, because I'm a big fan of Cody Sun. I'm a big fan of Meteos. Like someday, I was like, yeah, like this is a good team. Great team they got there, and then they're like, no, we don't want this team, and then now
they even added Bang,
which is an upgrade to Cody's Sun.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing?
And I can't even explain how bad 100 Thieves is. They're so bad. I want them to be better, but until they show it, I cannot pick them. They are like Jin Airs on steroids, which is not a good thing. Like a negative steroid.
That's like Jin Air coming off of steroids.
Yeah. TSM versus Cloud9, game of the week. Who you got?
Yeah. I don't know why, but I want to go TSM.
Ooh. I'm thinking Cloud9 myself because TSM is kind of like Team Liquid, where they're kind of worrying me a lot. They don't even look good in their wins.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I feel the same way about TSM, but for some reason, I just want to go TSM. I don't know why.
Hey, you're on track right now. You are one game out of first in our picks, and you have your hand on the pulse of the power rankings. Apparently, Golden Guardians first place last week. You do
Yes,
you.
indeed.
And us having a lot of different picks is always fun. It makes it better.
Oh yeah.
FlyQuest versus Clutch Gaming. I really wish we didn't have to rush this, but that's our fault again.
Yeah.
FlyQuest versus Clutch.
Uh, uh, this is a lot harder than it should be. I think. I'm gonna go fly. Nah, I'm gonna go clutch.
Dang it! I was going Clutch. I thought it was going to be different. Like I said, I like Cody's on. Can't say it enough. It's that old Immortals in me. With the Immortals coming back, I'm so excited. I'm gonna buy so much Immortals gear. I'm gonna have like 3 Immortals hats. Lars told
Does
me
that mean you're no longer a Liquid fan?
I'm still a Liquid fan. I'm still because it's still the players that I grew up with. Or right, it's really only Smithy at this point. But it used to. I still that's why I follow Olay and Cody's and stuff like that. But I'm looking forward to it. It's not the same. It's not even the same like management team. So it's literally just the brand. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I'm not like
Yeah.
super jumping on board. Like if they were to bring like they get Smithy from Liquid, they like bring Cody's son, they bring Olay, I probably would leave Liquid and go to Immortals. But I can't. They're just gonna be a side team at the moment. I'm probably gonna buy some merch because I just love the logo and the outfit or the colors and everything. Anyway, you had Clutch Gaming. Final game: CLG versus Golden Guardians.
Golden Guardian.
Golden Guardians all the way, right?
All the way.
Golden Guardians will be 5-1 at this week, and still probably in first place according to me. But for you, Optic will still be in first place at 6-0.
Yes, indeed.
6-0 Optic.
Imagine that.
I
'Cause
want.
this week, this is the legit test this
Yeah,
week.
this like I said, they haven't sold on. I haven't been sold on them yet because of who they like. They faced 3 of the 4 playoff teams that are 3 of the 4 teams that didn't make playoffs last year. The 4th is them, and then they face FlyQuest. Like I said earlier, they're experimenting with stuff, so they're like kind of a bad team at the moment. So like that's all they face. So I'm not sold on them. But if
they beat
win,
one of these teams,
if they do,
how do you not put them in first place? Like just beating one of these teams.
if they beat C9 and they lose to Team Liquid, I'd probably put them up to second place. Or I'd put Team Liquid probably second, but they would be top 3 for me if they win one of these games. I know I said they'd put them first for C9, but honestly, if they, if Golden Guardians goes 2-0, well, I can't really move Golden Guardians down. But if they go 2-0, they're absolutely going to number 1.
For sure.
That is going to be our podcast. Sorry it was so rushed, like always, but still 23 minutes, not bad. Thank you guys for coming to watch. We will be back. I will be back tomorrow for LCK. Brock, you're not missing much. It's pretty boring as well. Not as messy as it though. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with LCK. Wednesday we'll do the very first LMS podcast. You're going to be on that one, right? I forgot.
What is it?
Wednesday's podcast. Do you have anything on Wednesdays?
I don't know. I have to
Yep. Yeah, that's for LMS. Thursday, LEC. And for the only good region now, apparently. China's still good, but IG's bad. And the wild cards on Friday. And wild cards, we will start talking about the LJL as well. So if you want to know what the wild card podcast looks like this, very fast, very brief analysis. Talk about all of them, catch up on all those teams that you probably don't get to see very often. But yeah, thank you guys for coming to watch, and we'll see you tomorrow.
remember.